Dan, tell us about the shark you fought in space.
Okay, so what happened is, I was fighting this shark in space, and we were beating the shit out of each other. It was pretty epic. But, I had him rolled over on his back, and, had him, a headlock, a whole grappling headlock. And fucking brought him down through the atmosphere, and, I had him, taking all the blow from the, upper atmosphere, all the radiation and shit, and, he flipped me over, and I was taking some, and I was just like, "Wow, this fucking hurts," and I flipped him back over, and then we landed in the ocean. So, we were in his domain, and, he was totally owning me for a little while, and then I pulled out my Chuck Norris DNA, and just, started, ripping his, fins off and shit, and then, I fed him his own feces. And after a while, it was pretty brutal. But after a while, I kind of shoved my hand through his gills and stuff, and choked him to death that way. And after it was all over, I was floating in the middle of the ocean, so I started swimming, get to the edge of the ocean where land was. And after I got to the land, I felt pretty bad because I killed a shark, which, some of the sharks are endangered species, and the one I was fighting was. But, it wasn't my fault because, he was killing me in space. And, so I grabbed his bladder and started, use it as, a floating device. And just, floated to the side of the shore, and, I got up, and some limey bastard from England picked me out of the water. And,
It's always some fucking bastard from England, isn't it?
Yeah, dude. Seriously? Those motherfuckers will pick anything out of the ocean. And,
they eat it, too.
Yeah, dude. But they started to tell me how, oh, you're so lucky you're alive, blah, blah, blah.
You're so lucky you're alive.
Oh, you're so lucky you're alive, blah, blah. And, I grabbed him by the testicles and was "Cough, motherfucker," and he was just "This is an American school." So, I told him, his teeth were ugly and his face was stupid, and
British people do have some fucking nasty
he was
ass
just
teeth.
"Come on, we gave you the Beatles," and I was like, "You know what? Rolling Stones were way better."
They're British too, Dan.
Really?
Yes.
Well, dude, they both suck then.